Tropical Storm Dodong has left the Philippine area of responsibility. However, it will still enhance the habagat, bringing rainfall in the next 3 days. The Social Welfare Department is all set to roll out its food stamp program next week. The first stop in the pilot run, Tondo in Manila. And a decades-old security measure is back at the NAIA. Departing passengers will again be required to take off their shoes as part of inspections. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know to jumpstart your weekend. I'm Riza Diaz. The Social Welfare Department is set to roll out the pilot run of its food stamp program on July 18 in Tondo, Manila. DSWD Secretary Rex Gatchalian said that around 50 food-poor families will be the first beneficiaries of the program. They will be given electronic cards containing 3,000 pesos worth of food credits monthly. Now, these cards are accepted at Kadiwa stores and other authorized groceries. The agency is hoping to expand the program to 300,000 families after 6 months and another 300,000 by 2024 until it reaches 1 million family beneficiaries. Meanwhile, congestion in local prisons have slightly improved according to the Interior Department. Speaking at the BJMP's 32nd founding anniversary on Saturday, Interior Secretary Benhur Abalos said the congestion rate in jails have gone down to 358% this year from 387% in 2022. Despite this improvement, the government said that much still has to be done since a majority, or at least 7 out of 10 prisons in the country remain congested.
As reported, we were able to decongest our facilities by 7%. But again, I know it is a small amount, but what is important is to look at our strength and our weakness.
The BJMP is also looking to implement the pre-release program, which helps PDLs find employment and livelihood opportunities. The program is currently in the planning stage, but the Bureau hopes to implement it within the year.
Pre-release program ganito, paglabas ng tao, hindi mo na antayin makalabas siya, tsaka para siya maghahanap ng trabaho. Hindi pa siya nare-release, kami na ang kukontak sa mga kumpanyang po pwede na mag-partner. Diba? Gagaanan mo na etong taong to, etong kaso nito, mabait ito, baka pwede tulungan natin, maano. So doon pala, mati-check na siya.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Parts of the country will continue to experience rainfall from the habagat that's being enhanced by Tropical Storm Dodong. Monsoon rains may cause possible flooding or landslides in Zambales, Bataan, Occidental Mindoro, and the northern part of Palawan. Meanwhile, occasional rains are expected over Metro Manila, Western Visayas, parts of Calabarzon, and Northern and Central Luzon. Now, the rest of Luzon will also be having cloudy skies with scattered rain showers. Mindanao and the rest of Visayas will also see rains from both the habagat and localized thunderstorms. Tropical storm Dodong has left the Philippine area of responsibility, but it will continue to enhance the habagat. As of 3 in the morning, Pag-asa spotted Dodong some 390 kilometers west of Lawag, Ilocos Norte. It's packing maximum sustained winds of 85 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 105 kilometers per hour. The cyclone is moving west-northwestward at 20 kilometers per hour, and Pag-asa says it could intensify into a typhoon tomorrow as it passes the West Philippine Sea. Meanwhile, President Bongbong Marcos was a no-show at the Cordillera Day celebration on Saturday due to bad weather. The program pushed through, though, with fresh calls for Cordillera's autonomy. A plebiscite for the region's autonomy was attempted twice in 1990 and 1998. However, the majority of voters rejected it in both occasions. Last year, a House bill seeking to establish the Cordillera Autonomous Region was again filed in Congress. The Cordillera Regional Development Council is hopeful that they would get the president's support in their quest for autonomy.
We will still insist for the inclusion or the certification of the president to give priority for the bill that filed in Congress. I think the President is inclined to help us. We have high hopes that the autonomy that we would want to enjoy in the Cordilleras.
Heads up travelers, the shoe removal policy is now mandatory again at the NAIA. This applies only to passengers traveling abroad. The shoe removal policy was lifted in December 2022 to allow more space for travelers and their luggage during security checks. The policy was reinstated on July 10 as part of enhanced security arrangement at the airport. Now, this global policy dates back to 2001 after a terrorist tried to detonate a homemade bomb hidden in his shoes while on board an American Airlines flight to Miami from Paris. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.